Welcome to Illuminati Silver. We tell you the truth about silver. Today is Sunday, the 23rd of October 2016, and we're briefly looking at the latest business headline that major banks are planning on leaving the United Kingdom. However much one may despise even the mention of the word banks or bankers, like it or not, the financial services industry contributes some £65 billion per annum to the British Exchequer in the form of taxes, and is its largest exporter in value terms. Under EU rules, many banks are able to trade cross borders within the EU because of a system called passporting. Passporting allows banks and insurance companies to sell their services anywhere in the single market without having to establish a base in every country in Europe. However, to do this, they have to sign up to the EU treaty and allow for the free movement of capital, goods and labour. With Brexit having been voted on, Britain's banking system is under threat. Banks now find themselves faced with the prospect of having to move their head offices out of the UK to other parts of the European Union in order to sell their services there competitively. Writing in The Observer, the boss of the British Bankers Association, Mr. Anthony Brown, confirms that not only are large banks getting ready to relocate, but also says that smaller banks could move operations overseas by 2017. Quote, "Their hands are quivering over the relocate button. Banking is probably more affected by Brexit than any other sector of the economy, both in the degree of impact and the scale of the implications. It is the UK's biggest export industry by far, and is more internationally mobile than most. But it also gets its rules and legal rights to serve its customers cross-border from the EU." Unquote. If the British economy had strong physical exports, we would be less concerned. However, since the premiership of Margaret Thatcher back in the 80s onwards, the UK has been transformed primarily into a service economy, with banking and financial services being its main export and revenue earner. Whilst it's too early to tell right now, it does seem that Brexit may prove indeed to be very costly to the British economy, at least for the next 10 years. And it is possible that the wealth of its citizens will be adversely affected for some time to come. Only time will tell. What do you think? Your comments would be appreciated. We hope you have found this video interesting and informative, and if so, please give it a thumb up and share it on Twitter. Also, kindly visit our website at illuminatisilver.com, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe as a free member for regular email updates and offers. Our Facebook page, which is updated daily, can be found at facebook.com/illuminatisilver. Disclaimer. Illuminati Silver owners come from a background of banking, international wealth management and economics. Having now retired from these worlds, we are not qualified to give investment advice. Therefore, this and other productions must not be deemed to be giving such advice and merely represent the personal views of its owners.